and sells it.
Yeah.
Really nice stuff. I think that's birch or fir. I can't remember. That's what I build all my scale shops out of is the real
Yeah.
wood.
So, hi everybody, we're live. Keith was showing his stir stick. Look, I got 1,000 stir stick. So I went to see if I had him beat, and I got 1,000 popsicle sticks. Uh, and then Josh went to get his stack of wood, but he's got real birch and so on. So we have a little competition going. So what do you guys have for wood at home? Do you got us beat? I got 1,000 popsicle stick. He's got 1,000 stir stick, but I think mine is heavier and it's more wood.
I think they ripped me off a little bit. I opened it up and all of a sudden it went all the way down like this. Now there ain't none up here.
Yeah, that's because it's sealed package.
Yeah.
But this was full all the way up, but now I've gone through some of them. But my wife also goes and picks in there for her flowers and whatnot. So it's
Yeah.
not just me.
I think I got probably, I think I bought 200 or 250 paint star sticks. I use a lot of them.
Here's a good question for everybody in the chat, and you guys on the video here with me, that doesn't count. Does your wife pick through your stuff, like your hobby stuff that you have? Does she actually go through? My wife always goes down here to pick up my tools and use them upstairs, and then I'm looking for them. And then she goes, "Oh, you're looking for this?" Like, did that happen to you, Keith, when your wife was around?
No, she never went through my stuff.
Uh, Josh, when you had a girlfriend?
Briefly, I dated a girl who had a film degree and she built miniatures. So we shared a lot of scale stuff for a while.
That's
That was
good.
actually kind of fun because she had a good eye for it. We'd find stuff all the time.
Cool.
Tracy would tell me, build this for me. Okay.
Uh, hey, Dennis, how you doing? Trail Crawler RC's in the chat. We have Squirrel that chatted the first guy. And we have Nightbot that's saying to remember, thumbs up the video. It helps the algorithm.
Oh,
So how's the trailer going?
doing good. I've got all the electronics in for the most part. I just bought a roof fan I've got to install next week. So I'll be cutting a hole in the roof of my nicely sealed new trailer.
Now you're going to create a leak now.
No, we're good. I've done some research, so we got some sealant and all kinds of stuff coming. But
Did you do your research on YouTube to find out how to do it on YouTube?
well, yeah, where else do you find research?
That's true. That's true.
I've got some goodies from Cow RC coming, so we're gonna have dual RC workstations at the front where I built the work little tabletop,
Cool.
and it'll be set up pretty nice. So excited about that.
Yeah, I know you dropped up a couple videos. I got to catch up on some of those videos and watch them. So
Pretty good. I just watched the one that came out today because I'm so far ahead. It's like I need to go back and see make sure I didn't miss anything. Sometimes it helps to watch your own videos.
yeah, it's just like on my YouTube, I got like a memory thing about YouTube and I posted it on Facebook. I go, oh man, I remember this. And that was like 6 years ago or whatever at GCM Racing with my Ford hot rod drifter that I built. That was kind of fun.
Good to go back see where you came from.
Yeah.
It always helps me stir up new creativity. Kind of seeing what I used to do before. I'm like, oh, I can do that. Okay, and then helps you move forward.
But man, it I didn't think it was that long ago. Let me tell you that much.
Time marches on.
Hey Pablo, or a PC crawler, how you doing? Pablo, if you want to get here and chat with us live and chat. I do not put the invite in the chat because if anything happens, I want your email to get back to you and say, no, don't do this. Because when I send the invite, there's actually instruction to follow. And if you don't follow, well, I get to remove you from the list and you don't come in here anymore. And
You were cutting out, Tank.
again,
Again, I heard it too. I was over
Yeah,
here
it
doing.
was like,
it's probably because I was moving too much. When I move with my hands there, it's probably the bit rate or bandwidth or whatever. Yeah. I got to stop moving. Just my face, just my mouth.
so we
Where's my...
heard you'll never kick us out. That's the only thing we've heard.
Oh. I said, send me an email if anybody wants to jump in. So let's start talking about how many people do we have right now on the stream? 11 people watching. So let's start talking about stuff. What's new on the market? What did you notice new, or do you have anything new coming out, Josh, on RC Everyday?
I don't have anything new personally yet. Working on it. Working with a new designer, so things are going a little slower than normal, but got some new products in the works. But I did notice that new axial rig today.
Yes, we're going to talk that. That's on my list.
That was the big to do. Now, the only thing I've got right now is I have the Rat Rod Roadster cabs on sale, the ABS prints. I've printed way too many, and apparently everyone likes hot rods more than rat rods these days. So I got those marked down. I think they're $60. It comes with the windshield and all that good stuff. So
okay, cool.
that's it for me.
So on Facebook, I do have a page that's called the Tank RC. I put all the stuff there that's coming out, and this is the new stuff that's from Mofo RC. They came out with 2 new chassis for the SCX30. So they have this frame, and they have another one that has a 15 degree, I believe it is. It's all modular and things like that, but we can have a look at that a little bit more. 15-degree skid, 0 or plus 6 millimeter wheelbase, modular comp chassis. So Mofo is on Facebook, but they also have Mofo.
I think I got his weight, his rim weights.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So they're pretty big on SCX, TRX4M, SCX24. They're very great on very small RC parts. So they've been going strong. And they actually got these 2 chassis for the SCX30s. So if you guys want to turn your your SCX30 into a comp truck, well, they do have some options here. Let's have a look at them. And they're 2 different versions of this chassis, in brass or in titanium. So the weight is going to be different. So if you want a lighter or heavier chassis, it's up to you. All these are 3D printed. So
He's another Texas guy. It says it's all made in Texas.
Yeah, he used to
yeah,
live right next to me. I don't know where he moved to now, but
He's
he used to
somewhere up
live
around
right.
Marble Falls, I think.
Yeah, he used to live right next to me in Leander.
oh yeah.
Yep. I
I
mean,
saw
just right across the road.
he's doing his own cutting of his metal, and he's got an SLS printer now for those parts. So they're super high quality stuff.
Cool.
SLS printers are no joke. Those are big units.
Maybe you can work locally and get some chassis or some special parts printed or cut.
I don't know. I've only met him once. I was actually at Crawfest my first year. I haven't
Okay.
met him since, but he's a big part of that another event they have around that area that I haven't got to go to yet. Have to see if we can hook up.
So this one is called the Piranha Cage Comp Chassis Kit. And they also have this new one, which is the Cyber Snake Comp Chassis. And again, this comes in 2 versions.
Oh, if he's got
Oh,
some
that's
versions, maybe I'll go see him.
$49 Canadian. How do I change that to
Oh man,
US?
Damn it.
Yeah, Keith, keep your dirty thoughts in your.
With Duckman.
Oh, that's Duckman that said that?
Yeah.
Okay.
He just spoke out of my voice. That's all.
Yeah. Every time I say something bad, it's this guy. We'll just pretend it's him. He dropped
Yeah,
his.
sure.
Yep. So I haven't found a rig to put this guy in, so just gotta stand here and talk trash. With Duck Man. Oh, we
They
can't
look
shoot
pretty
guns off
cool.
5 feet. I forgot. Even if
So you
they're
just take all your stuff off the 30 and put them on them, right?
That is correct. And again, you can get longer shocks. You can do a whole bunch of different stuff, but this actually is you just transfer everything over.
oh,
And for some odd reason, I don't know how on his site to change it to US or Canadian dollar. So I'm seeing it in Canadian because it knows I'm from Canadian,
Yeah, you're
but
from Canadian.
I'm Canadian, eh?
Hey, you're from Canadian.
Yeah, now it wants me to log on. So anyways,
anyway, it'd be
I
cheaper.
guess I got to change this address here. But anyways, doesn't matter. You guys go check it out and you can see how much it is. So this is probably 30, 35 bucks probably, 35 or even 40 bucks.
Maybe around $40. Yeah.
I think my wheel weights were only like they were like $6 for two, or something like
Okay.
that. They're over there. Yeah. I haven't put them on yet.
Wheels and tires. Yeah, here's some weights, 12 bucks, $6. The hex, $10 Canadian. Lots of little different stuff from him. But man, having that many SKUs or items must be not a nightmare to manage, but the more stuff you have to carry, it's why it's good to diversify and have, but that means you just got to carry more stuff in stock, which is scary.
Yeah.
Especially when you're making it all yourself, it's becomes cumbersome keeping up with inventory, keeping levels the right amount to where
Yeah.
you don't run out. But he seems to be doing well with it. He really took off with the 24 scale stuff and these 30s.
Yeah, maybe that's why he went small, So it's
These actually
not
look
a lot of
nice.
space.
Yeah, these looks nice.
Yeah.
Hex extenders. Cool. Hey, looks like he's got a lot of good stuff. Hey, North Rock RC, AZ, DZ, how you doing? These old flapping lips, how you doing? Dennis is still there. JMRC's there in the chat. How you doing, guys? And the other one is Axial. Came out with a new SEX-10-3 Toyota SR5 kit, 4x4. So it says SEX-10-3, but what's kind of interesting, it does have a cage.
Outside, right?
Yeah.
Exo cage.
I wanted to not like it, but I actually kind of like it.
It's cool in the sense that when you flip and all that, it's going to protect your body.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of cool stuff like clipless body mounts and stuff like that. It's still just your basic SEX 10.3, but it's a good
Yeah.
truck,
Yeah.
good crawler platform.
I like how they've done the black box. It's not full. It's kind of cool.
So it doesn't have a bed on it.
No, it doesn't look like it. Well, that's what I'm trying to find
Looks
out in the
like
back
oh, it
to
doesn't,
actually
does it?
see.
No,
It's
the
just got
bedside
sides.
Yeah, there it
Yeah,
is.
it's
side
just got
separate
sides.
is pretty cool.
It's got
It
the
looks
fuel
like
cell.
you could put a bed in there though if you wanted
Yeah,
to.
you could. You could fill it up.
Wooden bed.
Um, it's got lights.
So you said that's a kit though, right? Not ready
Yeah,
to run.
No,
yeah.
it's
No, it is ready to run.
RTR.
Oh, okay.
We got transmission in the middle.
It was about 500 bucks, I suppose.
Yep.
New
Servo,
stuff.
servos on the chassis.
Battery
Transmission in
on
the
one
center.
side. Ooh, that would put my battery pack would be real heavy for that thing.
Yeah, I guess the battery goes on the side here.
Yeah.
Has to be a shorty.
Yeah. Probably couldn't run one of mine.
And the body clips here and then clips at the back here. They seem to done good with the body and the shape or the size of it. It looks somewhat scale.
Got a pinch nose and the dovetail rear,
Yeah.
Yeah.
all the comp stuff. Plastic grill, plastic cage, plastic tail light.
Place to put a little spotlight here or a light.
Trail crawler says it'll take a full size 3S, so it is normal length battery
Oh,
tray.
okay.
I thought it was. I've seen some videos. It's like a rubber strap that goes over, so you could shove something really big in there if you wanted.
Portals.
Probably be heavy though, you know, that
Yeah,
one side.
got a brushed motor on the other side, pretty heavy.
Yeah.
They're gonna talk me into buying one stop.
Looks like metal
Shocks.
shocks.
Yeah, they look better than they look pretty good.
Looks like you get kind of a trailer hitch that you can put something there on the bumper.
Is that the receiver in that box in the back tank? It looks like the gas tank
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't
right
think the
there.
receiver goes here.
No.
It's a little far, but it could. And looks like
Yeah,
it's got a dig or two-speed transmission here. There's a servo here. There's the clipless mount. Front servo on the chassis. Yeah, the motor receivers here in the back, Keith, right beside the ESC.
Oh, okay, right there. Yeah.
And you get some power leads here for whatever you need
lights.
for lights, yeah.
Oh, for some extra lights. Yeah.
There's a battery strap.
I don't know if that would fit my 9-pack though,
That looks short for a full-size 3S or 2S. I don't know.
or my Traxxas. That's what it is, right?
Still
Six.
flapping
No, it's
lips
not
says
9.
that it's a new axle design as well. I did kind of see that looked like a Curry axle, and it's for a dig. It doesn't have a 2-speed apparently. It's a dig.
Okay, yeah, it's at the rear, so yeah, it would be for the dig.
Just go dig that. I dig it.
But since it's already installed, it probably comes with it.
Yep.
Hey, Josh, I'm real old school in batteries, man.
You got the white plastic Tamiya hump
I
pack.
got the double A, the big D batteries, you know, rechargeable Ds. There you
Mm.
go.
See, myself, I would go for the red.
I don't like the red.
There's tan or brown and red.
I like the tan.
That's the tan.
Yeah,
I like the OG stripes.
it
Yeah, I
does
do
look good
too.
with those stripes. Yeah,
Where's the brown?
That's
there's no brown. Well,
Oh, I
they
thought you
call
said
this
there was
brown.
brown.
They
Oh,
call
okay.
this brown and not tan, but
Oh, okay. I thought you said brown, tan, and red. But
Trail Crawler says it also comes with 10% overdrive. Yeah, it's new slider design. I saw that also. It looked kind of cool the way they had the sliders under it. Where is that again? Come on. Right here on this picture.
be real fun for the 2 times a year I actually go crawling.
Well, there's still people crawling with a ready to run or
Oh
like not comp, but comp rigs, but some of these. There's
I,
still some classes.
about every 2 years, I buy something
I
like,
mess up.
and I'll drive it twice, and then I'll sell it because I don't drive enough to justify having it. But it's still a cool looking truck.
So 500 bucks.
Oh, best I can do is 250.
Oh, man, that's small text. I got to blow that up. Officially licensed 1987 Toyota. Clipless body mount. Trail gear. AR45P portal axle. With license fabricated style housing. Cool.
I had been looking at all the comments on. I think Tony CC had one, and a couple other big guys had the trucks pre-production.
Okay.
Everybody, it's always the same thing. It's the same thing I get. Everybody's tired of Toyotas. They're tired of Jeeps. They're tired of Chevy bodies. Like now that we've had Chevy bodies for 5 or 6 years,
Right?
it's funny to see it on every end of it. But I will say this: I know from experience and dealing with and talking with RC four wheel drive and stuff, like Toyota is the easiest manufacturer to get licensing from. They love this stuff. They
I
totally
guess.
Yeah.
want to get involved with hobbies, and so that's why there's so many Toyotas.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it'd be cool, like get an Outback, you know?
Subaru.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, not a lot of lesbians in the hobby, but not that I've met anyway. But I just
It does take a 5,000 milliamp battery, so it is a full size. It's got a little hole for a Faraday lead, I guess they call it. Not Faraday. And
barely.
fair lead.
and some all that, maybe old Ford or something then. I don't know.
Aluminum adjustable coilover shocks. That's nice. At least they're coming out with a little bit more upgrades that they're not plastic shocks anymore.
Like the original SCX10 plastic shocks are excellent. I still have like 10 sets of them.
Yeah.
They just do not leak. They're next from the Tamiya original TAO2 shocks. They're the second greatest shock ever made for RC.
The 10-2s leak.
And the steel C channel, which you can adjust the wheelbase, which is kind of cool.
For custom builders. All metal
Yeah,
gear.
for people that don't like Toyotas and want to put any of your other bodies on there. Metal gears.
Big one.
It's got a little stinger in the front for the
Yeah,
rocks,
that's
which is
cool.
nice. I like the bumper in the front.
I've intentionally not looked at these too closely today because I knew I was going to like it. So now I'm like, I'm thinking like, oh, can I get one? When do they ship?
Yeah.
I kind of like it.
No, it looks cool.
Every time I get bored with the scale and the trail stuff, like you just need a good basher to go out and crawl with. You don't care about it. You can scratch it up, you can flip it. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I do like the red one has chrome wheels though. Hmm.
That's true.
Hmm. The red one with the stripes from the tan one would look good.
Chrome and not chrome. The other thing I just received an email on is the NASCAR. If you buy a NASCAR vehicle, you score an extra body for free. So $199 if you buy a car, you get a free body with it, which is a $30 value, which comes at basically knocks this down in theory, but doesn't really. You're still paying 199.
I do want one of the Dale cars, but I know I have nowhere to drive it. It would be pointless. Just as a Dale Earnhardt collectible.
Yeah.
Where's that at?
They are kind of cool. I wouldn't mind getting some, especially to race them on parking lot wars, but there's so many classes now. It's just scary.
I got
Scary in the sense that there's too many classes and it's just going to drag the day on and on, which is good and not good.
Yeah.
got a 2002 Dale Earnhardt
Oh, let's see that. Hold
free
on.
camo action figure. Shout out to my buddy John Parsons of he's from Michigan. He gave me this at an event a couple years ago.
That
Dale,
looks like G.I. Joe size, right?
yeah, 1/6 scale.
Okay.
If I ever build that GI Joe Jeep, Dale's gonna drive it. I keep him down here.
You're gonna take him out of the package.
Not right now, no. He's worth some money probably.
Yeah.
He's down here, tucked down here by my shipping supplies, being safe.
Cool.
Oh,
Brandon Tiblin says I got an email something about Traxxas rally cars. I believe I got that too. I believe they're on sale or something like that. I think from Traxxas. Can have a look real quick.
Great. Did you break?
Motion Traxxas. Save $40 on the mini slash 4x4. And $40 on the Mini XRT. So they do have some special at Traxxas right now. Let's go have a look. Where's my button? So the Mini Slash is on sale for $249 US instead of $299. And I believe they have more on sale also. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. The Mini Rally is on sale. Mini Slash, the Mini XRT VXL3, and the Mini Max is also on sale. And I guess some of these are on sale also. Two-wheel drive, the L2S.
and those Bigfoot bodies, those are nice bodies. They're on sale.
The older Bigfoot or the older Bigfoot or the new Bigfoot?
The newer one. That's my era, late 80s,
This one?
like a 89, 90 era.
Yeah.
I just want that body on a clodbuster or something.
Mm-hmm. Uh, Another thing I received is we saw that Earnhardt. And the other thing I noticed for any of your carpet racing or dirt racing, Losi came out with the Team Losi Railing 110th 22X-4 four-wheel drive RC buggy kit. So this is a kit you actually buy and put all your electronics on it. And you're looking at 580 or $600. And this is a kit. You don't even get the electronics for this. And I'm not sure if you even get the tires with it. I think you do. But you get no electronics because
Yep.
it's a race kit.
And why kits are so expensive.
Oh, the racing kits they are.
Yeah, crazy.
In the box. Proline.
We,
You get the body, you get the wing, tuning part, bag, So yeah, need to complete. You need transmitter, servo, transmitter, receiver, servo. You need a battery, charger. You even need a 48 pinion gear, motor, ESC, tire glue, and wheels. So yeah, you don't even get the wheels with it. So this is basically what you get with no electronic for 600 bucks. But there's people that this is what they love and this is what they do.
I guess if you're a racer, that's what you got to do.
Yeah, if you're into racing, you sometimes you don't have a choice, but some of these guys are sponsored, which is nice, but before getting sponsored, you need to start buying them. So one thing I noticed from E-Flight that came out, I love this little plane. It looks great. It looks awesome. Like that looks real.
Pretty legit. Yeah, that's cool.
I love it when they come out with some stuff like that and you see that flying by and it's kind of interesting. And the price is not that much. Mind you, you need your radio and all that, but it's a bind and fly. Look at that. That would be great, great videos. You're looking at about 400 bucks.
I really want to get into planes at some point, but
Yeah, it would be fun. What's the size of this thing? Spec. You're looking wingspan, product length, 41 inch long.
it's 59.2 inches.
Yeah, wingspan. Almost 60 inch, almost 5 feet. That'd be nice to drive, but you keep in mind if you fly this, you need a special license. But
Uh, Not here.
no, not in the States, you don't need a special license.
They only make you license if you're flying drones here.
Oh no, here you need any planes over a certain wingspan, you need to a special license and you can only fly them in certain areas.
Now,
Man, that looks cool.
when I was growing up, there was I used to go to town on Saturday mornings, and there would be a actual RC airstrip, basically just for RC stuff. So every
Okay.
Saturday morning, we'd drive on the highway, and there'd be 6 foot full like handmade wrapped planes, balls of wood, all that flying over with gas engines. It was cool as stuff, cool as heck to see. All the helicopters back in the day with the nitro, they got 40-inch blades on them. They'd be out there flying over the highway.
That thing looks huge. Look at the guy's hand, unless the guy has tiny hands, but
Yeah, right.
got a picture of him here standing with it.
Well, that's a pretty big plane.
It's nice and big. Kurt's RC's in the chat. How you doing, guy? Kurt? Brian G. Sherwood. How you doing? Bucks RC Garage is there. Oh, to fly in the US, to be legal, you need a AMA license membership.
Who wants to be legal?
Yeah. What do you mean, who wants to be legal? You have to be legal.
Oh yeah, we're live. Yeah, you have to be legal, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was,
We
I'm legal to fly.
No breaking laws around here.
no, not on this show. You're not allowed.
I
You
never
gotta
heard
follow
that.
the rules.
I've not heard that. I've only heard of restrictions with drones. I haven't heard of anything with that. And I've lived here for 40 some odd years.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, with planes, I think it's not that old that you a certain wingspan, you need a special license.
Let's Google it.
What's the question you're asking on Google?
Licensed to fly RC planes in Texas. Recreational users flying models over 0.55 pounds, 250 grams, must register with the FAA Drone Zone, $5 for 3 years, and pass a recreational UAS safety test. Well, you
Of
have to follow
course.
the rules.
There you go. So you need a license.
Well, I guess I'll just stick to the ground where I can do what I want.
That's right.
I I hate the fact that they had to do that, but I think it's all because of the drone people. When
It's
they first started some drones, some people were flying them and flying them anywhere and everywhere. Like the
Yeah,
big
you can put
drones over
anything on
people,
them.
over crowds, flying behind the people's backyard,
flying,
kind of spying on them and like,
flying at the airports.
yeah, or
Big
flying them at the airport.
And nowadays, you can put anything on a drone.
Yeah. And people were putting guns on the drones or dropping stuff and like, oh, come on. Like they fucked it up for the guys that were doing it as a recreation. That's what I think.
Well, and the government saw a way to make some money off of it.
Well,
I don't know if it's
if you're gonna
money.
do, Tank, if you're gonna do something illegal, you're not gonna go. You're just gonna get a drone to do something illegal. You're not gonna, you know what I mean?
So you saw
You're
that,
not
Kurt?
gonna.
Did you see what last week they shut down all of El Paso's airspace because the cartels were flying drones over, dropping bricks of drugs.
Yeah, see,
Really?
that's what they're gonna do. Right.
They shut down the entire city's airspace for 10 hours while they dealt with the drones so they could track
Uh,
them.
I'm sure they didn't go to
That
get
that is
licenses and
true.
all that shit.
I never thought of that they can do that quickly with drones nowadays. They're powerful enough that you fly them low. And yeah, that's never thought of that. I guess that's why
While
I'm
they
not a drug cartel guy.
while they shut down the entire airspace so they shut down the entire airspace so they could clearly see their paths and they could go collect the
Collect
things.
them where they're at. Yeah.
They said it was going to be closed for 10 days, but it only took them 10 hours to clean it up and get it back open,
Yeah.
thankfully.
Doing acrobatic in a park full of people is not exactly,
Copacetic.
I can't read that word. What does that word mean?
Copacetic. I mean, it's not
It's
exactly
not cool.
acceptable.
Kosher?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kosher, not cool. It's copacetic.
What song said that, Kurt? That song was copacetic in the 90s. I can't think of the name of it.
Oh, yeah.
There was a song about it.
Copacetic. Let me see.
Oh, it was like one of the
I
90s rock
remember.
bands. I could ask AI, but
I took my 6x6 Tamiya out of my trunk and brought it in.
Ask.
And I got to find some other tires that fits on there. A little bit
The
bigger for crawlers, but I still have to build these stupid tracks. I haven't done anything for,
Oh, you haven't built the tracks yet,
no,
Tank?
I haven't done anything in 2 weeks. I think 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I haven't done anything down here. I've been busy at work like crazy. Almost lost my job because
Yeah.
the company I work for laid off 80 people across the world because our company is worldwide. So a lot of people lost their job. So, and I was one that came close, but my boss fought for me. But I think it's because of my age, because I'm 60 now, 5 years from retirement. So they were picking people, okay, who do we keep? So, not good. Getting old sucks.
Henry's over here making garbage bags.
You're making garbage bag. Why don't you show your garbage bags what they look like?
Oh, she hasn't painted them yet, but
Well, it's a clear garbage bag. That works. There is clear
it,
garbage bags.
there is. Maybe I'll have a couple clear and a couple painted.
Queer? What are you talking about
Clear.
queer?
I said clear.
Oh,
Duck Man leaking the truths out tonight.
Huh?
yeah. Now we all know what Duckman is.
Yes, I'm very happy.
Yeah, he's very happy. He's very queer.
Oh,
Uh, Brian Brian G says, Hey, Ducky's back.
Yeah.
And we got the guy lying in his launch chair. The only thing he needs
Yeah.
is a beer in his hand.
He's got these antennas on him.
Oh,
There we go.
and good thing we don't see the that finger hand properly. We just see it a little bit in the corner, which
That's
is good.
Kurt being a smartass, sending me a
He can send
3D
you more
picture.
stuff now because now he's got a 3D printer.
Yeah.
Look out.
I don't know if I'm going to put a mattress. I got a box spring, but I don't know if I'm going to put a mattress on here.
A mattress on where?
My truck.
Oh,
Got a box spring right here in the garbage bags.
is is he moving?
It's trashing out.
Oh,
Oh, is my camera messed up?
yeah, something is messed up. You said my audio was going, and it's your camera that's going.
Yeah. Trash is out.
Brett says, have you seen the 779 jet that Tyler Perry has? It's huge.
Yeah, Brad was talking about that a few months ago. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I think doesn't Tyler Perry have like almost a full size airport
Yeah,
Yeah.
or
that's
to
what he says.
scale
Tyler
to that?
Perry has paved his runway at his house.
Yeah, to scale to that jet or something like that. Yeah.
And it's all carbon fiber. They hand laid the hole. It's just absurd. He's got probably one of the nicest plane collections you ever seen of giant scale.
I wonder if he flies that thing, man. I'd be
Oh
shitting
yeah,
bricks.
no, dude, I've seen the videos of him flying it. It's
Yeah,
absurd,
yeah.
massive, like 7, 8 foot wingspan, massive stuff.
When I was in high school, my brother-in-law had a buddy that had planes, and we went down in his cellar, and he has all these planes all apart and everything. It was like, wow, man, it was pretty cool.
Look how
All
big that is. It's crazy.
Yeah,
yeah.
he
I
has like
mean,
a.
that's not a one-to-one in back of them right
That
there. That
probably is, yeah. This one probably is.
I think that's a one-to-one.
I think he has like a staff that runs his plane collection and builds these custom planes for him and stuff. It's just crazy to see.
Yeah.
Tyler Perry flying his jet.
C-17, not a little plane.
Wonder if you need a special license for that.
Apparently,
Yeah.
unless you
Yeah.
own your own 100 acres where you can fly
But
yourself.
his name was Larry. I think I've never seen him fly one, but he had just stuff all over the part place, man.
Man,
His
look how big
balsa
that is.
wood and yeah, that's huge, man. Look at the size of the guy in the background.
Yeah, I know. Like he was when he was pushing it.
Smurf could ride on that.
You or I could almost ride on that.
I might be a little bit overweight. Might tilt it a little bit.
Like when you're building it, you gotta make sure it fits through the friggin' door.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
It's cool.
Oh, I'm like, what in the heck is that on my? I'm like, what is that? A little plane? I got a little piece of dust that looks like a plane that was when it was taken off. It looked like just like a plane flying next to it.
It's really cool to me to see celebrities that are kind of down to earth. Like he's got a cool nerdy hobby like we all do. It's like
Yeah.
relatable. It's like that's cool.
Now, what does
Yeah,
that guy do for a living?
An
he's
actor.
an actor.
Okay.
He was Big Mama, right? He was Big Mama.
Okay.
I think so.
He's done a lot of stuff. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't watch TV. So I don't
I think that's what he was.
know.
In 3 or 4 movies there.
Yeah, he says he's got has a full shop to build RC planes. It looked like it because he was showing him taking the mold out. So It's next level, that's for sure. But when you have the money to do that and enjoy the hobby, which is kind of cool.
It's fun. Oh, it was funny. Go ahead, thank.
Brian says, what do you guys think of the 850 Vanquish Origin Classic Pro? I don't know anything about it, so I can't tell you anything about it. I am not a Vanquish guy, so, and I have not looked at it, so I don't know myself, and I don't think Josh is either.
I know a lot about it actually.
Oh, you do?
I do. It's an overpriced SEX10. Same. I'd rather buy that RTR axial 10.3 with Toyota body than buy the Vanquish stuff. It's cool you get to put the Vanquish together, but you got portals, you got to dig. It's the same stuff at this point. And you're going to spend another $1,000 upgrading the Vanquish to all aluminum and all shiny, and it's just you're just buying the name at
So
this.
599 with the SCX 10-3 was 599, I believe it was. Let's go see.
549.
Whoa.
Yeah,
I hope it was
499.
499. Even better. Look at that.
Oh, 499. Yeah, that's better.
I built the Vanquish Phoenix kit 2 years ago, and I had the exact same experience with that as I would driving this truck right there.
Okay.
But to me, it's I'd rather buy the cheap one and upgrade it slowly over time than buy something super duper fancy and have to upgrade it over time anyway.
Swamper says it's great if you want to spend lots of money.
That's what Vanquish stands for.
Or spend way less than that and get a shop truck kit.
You won't be doing any comp crawling with that. But
No. But heck, you're going to look great when you're going to drive in, pulling a trailer with your comp truck behind it.
true. Possibilities are endless.
You can pull a boat, you can put a trailer. You can even build a trailer for that price. Build a truck and a trailer.
I've had a lot of new people with the shop trucks here. Some of the reels I posted got kind of out of hand the last week. Well, I've had I don't know what timeline I shifted to or what reality I live in now, but I've had a lot of people that actually understand and appreciate it. They're like, "What does this cost?" I'm like, "Well, this truck, honestly, if I was to sell my red truck, it'd be about $4,000 or $5,000." And they're like, "Okay, cool." I kind of thought I was like, "What? You didn't freak out?" Like, okay. I've had a lot of reasonable people get into the hobby. People see the videos of me detailing the engine on it, and they're like, the model car people are kind of looking at the RC
Yeah.
scale and seeing how it's kind of same, but it's harder to do because there's less scale stuff in our area of size. But it's been cool. I've had a lot of new people this last 2 weeks, and they've been very reasonable. Usually, it's the people like, "How much is this?" And you tell them like, "Well, the kit's 150." They're like, "What? No!" And it's like, "Well, it's not a 124 scale model car. I'm sorry. This is big stuff, and it runs and drives." But no, I've had a lot of people coming from the real car world, coming from different areas of hobbies. So it's yeah, reach a new crowd.
This year, I'm debating on doing parking lot wars again because, like I mentioned in the previous show, I find I'm not getting the hobbyists that don't race them, that just want to take them out just for fun. I'm getting more pro people coming to the parking lot wars, which is kind of good, but not good because I'm losing all the crowd of the newbies, kind of people that don't race. So I'm thinking of changing it up this year and actually doing RC events around different things, like a swap meet, but a swap meet with a RC car show. So we're just gonna line up all the cars, your souped up class one, class zero truck. It's just a show and shine. In other word, bring my 64, bring anything, and just line them up on the ground for people to take pictures of, and actually do a swap meet at the same time. I think these would be great
Yeah,
to actually
good.
do.
It's a really good combo because you get the people that are into it that want to show off what they've done, and you're going to get a bunch of people who don't know as much about it that want to come and buy something, and they're going to see what people can do, and that's an excellent combo.
Yeah. And the other thing is maybe doing parking lot wars, but not just racing. I do want to do drag race this year. So, but the drag race I want to do it drag race street racing style, which means you're going to drag up to a point and then come back. And when you get back at the starting line, that's where it finishes. So just like in the movies, street racing, drag racing, you got to drag race all the way to the end or around the block. So at my work, it's perfect for that. There's nobody in the parking lot and it's pretty big. So
Yeah. Fast and Furious, where everybody shifts 17 gears
yeah.
and then makes a U-turn and comes back.
So doing racing like that, doing another parking lot wars, but doing just short course truck that day. And another parking lot wars, let's do I'll bring some stuff to put on the ground and it's going to be a race, but with crawlers. So it's just going to be crawling. Bring any crawler you got and just have fun in the parking, going over stuff. And just switching it up, just so it's different. So that's what I'm
Yes,
thinking of
it's not
doing
just
this year.
like not a race, just a regular race every day, right?
Yeah.
I mean, every week, not just the same rally race.
Yeah, usually it's once a month I did events, so it's probably going to be
Yeah,
the same thing once a month. And once a month I might do well, different, but one month might be a crawling events in the woods. There's a bunch of crawling place we can go to
yeah,
and start doing that again. And everything is free. So and it,
yeah. So it's not all the same. And I know what you're talking about. Like maybe you can do it 1 month. You could do a drifting.
yeah, that's true. We can do drifting on pavement. Bring your drifter and
Yeah,
old wheels and let's just drift and show people what's the difference between 4x4 drifting and 2x2 wheel drive drifting. So have some fun with that.
Good plan.
I'm just thinking of switching it up to bring different people out and to
yeah.
so
That's a
we
good
all meet
idea,
up
man.
and try to get some drone people to actually come and get some footage for that.
Yeah,
Well,
in
they
the
got to get
air
their
and shit. Yeah,
permits.
Well, if we keep the small little tiny drones, and that's another thing we could do is do an event with those little
small
drones. Set
drones.
up some hoops and okay, let's have fun in the parking and let's have fun play with the drones. We can do that at night or at dusk. There's so many things we can do, but
What
I
if you
I,
could get
I want to do it different.
like some, well, hula hoops would be too big, right? Put them somehow like on a, so they could fly through like an obstacle course.
I thought you just meant like
There's
having a hula hoop contest.
there's
Yeah,
big hula hoops and smaller hula hoops, but yes,
yeah.
they're
I'll be right back, fellas. I got to step out for a second.
no problem.
But that would be cool if you could set up something like that. It'd be hard to, you don't know. I mean, what would you stick it in a PVC pipe in a
Yeah. Well, there's ways to do
what the
it.
heck
I
is them
can
things?
3D print
Orange things.
a little clamp, but it's just getting a
And
pole.
cones, a cone.
Yeah, you can get cones with two rods and you got to fly between those.
Yeah.
And it's just, let's
It'd be
have
a little
fun. Like,
it'd be a little bit of getting that would be a little bit of getting stuff.
so I think I'm going to start making a list per month of how things are going to go and actually do a parking lot race, but keep
You
it
know,
simple, keep
it
it
really sucks. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you
pros
were going.
and pros and non-pros, like a beginner class and a pro class.
It really sucks is you need some backup.
Yeah. I was looking at the UDI RC Pro Snow Leopard 124th brushless rock bouncer. Looks
What?
cool at only 199.
I haven't even seen that.
I'm not sure of that one. It's a 124th rock bouncer.
UDI.
One problem with getting a different company is getting upgrades for them. So
Yeah,
keeping it
right.
stock, there's nothing with that about that. But if when you start comparing to other people like Axial and all the upgrades you can get for them, it's kind of scary.
Yeah. I mean, but if you do that, you should make sure that your truck will be compatible to the axial upgrades,
Yeah.
if you buy something off market or
Oh, that's another thing we could do. We could have 124th racing or do a little
mini
course.
Z's or
Yeah. Or mini Z's outside. Yeah. Mini Z's outside, I probably wouldn't because the dirt would get too much and the
motor and
dust,
stuff.
the little rocks and all that
Yeah.
is going to hurt the truck or the cars too much.
Yeah.
And they're expensive enough, so I don't want to do that.
Yeah. Oh, I did push that off that far. Wow.
Or having a Clodbuster Classic 4x4 race. That's another option. Just switching it up, having something different. We'll see.
Yeah, instead of the same thing every month.
Yeah. Talked about it last year a little bit about doing the drag race, but never did. But I think
Yeah.
I'll set up a schedule probably this weekend and try to figure it out.
Bet your drag race would be pretty cool. Have different classes.
Yeah.
Just, you know.
But I got to keep it simple also,
Yeah,
like
you do,
as much as I
because you're
can,
by yourself.
because these things are to go in a straight line, but you can actually it's a slash two-wheel drive, but you got to drive it up to a post, come back, and go back to your start line. So
Turn back around.
you got to tune it and drive it differently. So
Yeah.
I just want to do something different. I'm that way with things. I love different stuff.
Well, you know what? Maybe it's like run what you bring, but have like a 2S, 3S, and a 4S. So you're not having a 3S going against or a 4S going against a
Yeah.
2S.
The Snow Leopard A-Main sells it. I'll go have a look real quick at A-Main.
Yeah, I want to see that thing.
Me too. Let's see if I can't find it.
See some snow leopards.
No Leopard, I know is Apple operating system from 15 years ago.
UDI RC SCX24 Snow Leopard all-wheel steering.
Oh, Lord. Little fella's all steering servo in the front.
Cool looking
Looks cool.
truck. Yeah, it does look pretty
Price is
neat.
right.
199, you said?
Yeah, and it is an SCX24, so most upgrade you can get them.
It's an RTR or a kit.
Looks like a RTR ready to run.
Huh.
Just put the stickers on. You get it this way, and then you can pick the stickers.
Pick the stickers.
Swamper says 85 on AliExpress.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Look,
I
Oh,
selected mini crawlers. There's a lot of small ones these days.
yeah. Almost make me want to put my glasses on. I still can't see. Too small.
You don't need to see. You just have to trust us that it looks cool.
Just buy it.
Yeah.
Right.
Just spend the money. Bring out your credit card. Let's go.
Yeah.
So it's not. I'm not seeing it for $85 on AliExpress. 254. That's
No.
what it's for. That's got a. Oh, that one's 254 with aluminum axles. Wow.
124 on eBay. Swampers is shopping. And what about the other one there that you shop at, that new place? Wonder if it's there. Trigger King does Clodbuster racing on YouTube. It'd be cool, Clodbuster racing, but I don't think there's enough people here in Ottawa. I might be wrong. But it would be cool trying different races, different things. But doing swap meet with a show and shine, I think it would be cool.
That thing Tony CC showed us last week. It's I can't remember the brand name now. The Clodbuster conversion.
Yes.
That's actually did some research into that. That's a pretty cool conversion kit. I've been looking at that. I want a monster truck, but the Clodbuster is just not that functional. That kind of blends the two worlds together. Pretty neat setup.
Yeah, but I don't know where's the cutoff between retro and like when you do a comp or a race, where do you do that cutoff of modification that you can have a different class? In other words, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that's basically just a chassis kit, so it's still uses all the stock Clodbuster axles and everything, but it's a lot cheaper option versus that the new J Concepts chat thing that they have that's actually beautiful with leaf springs and everything, but it's like $600 for the base chassis kit. I've been looking at ways to spend money.
I gotta get some brush, I guess.
Did you order the two things we talked about last week?
Here, Duck Man.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
CCXRC is there in the chat.
Oh.
Motor pinion battery is the speed limit.
Did I order something I was supposed to order?
No, Josh, he called, he wanted to order two things, I think last week we talked about.
I talked to J Concepts about it. They didn't offer any deals, so
Okay.
it's still a couple months out before that's available. But no, it is a great looking chassis kit. I'm still very interested in it, but I
It
just spent
is.
a lot of money on my trailer, so spending is not available at the moment.
But does it fall with that? Will that chassis kit fall in a vintage class?
That I don't know. I mean, with leaf springs on it,
Yeah,
I would lean towards yes, but I don't know. I don't know how they class all that. I don't race, so I don't know any of that stuff. So Tony would know more about that than me.
yeah, Tony would. There is suspension limitation. Motor pinion battery is a speed limit. Swamper saying hi, Tony.
Tony, what is that thing called? That chassis kit that you got? It's a spin axle or something like that. I can't remember the dang name off the top of my head. I closed the window so I wouldn't buy it today, so I don't have it open anymore.
Can't remember the ding dong name.
Well,
Ding
you do
dong
that.
ding
Save
it.
yourself money.
Yes, you do.
Ding it.
You, oh, that looks cool. I want one. And then you kind of leave the page open, but then you end up closing it so you don't buy one.
End up with 5 pages open with things that cost $600. You're like, I can't. I can only have one. Not the limit of them.
Retro Buster.
found it on some website. I thought it was like Ben Axle Garage or something like that. I thought that was the brand. I didn't read that much into it. I just saw the link. But it's a sweet looking setup, and it has a couple options. But it's just a chassis kit for you. You take your stock clodbuster, throw the axles and stuff on this chassis, and then you get that kind of slightly mid '90s monster truck look, which is where I came from. So that's why I like.
Yeah, I did a retro buster on Facebook, and yeah, it's not that.
Retro Buster.
It.
Yeah, I did find a website here. This is the chassis he was talking about. Looking at 175.
Ben Axle Garage. That's where I saw it at. Retro Buster. Yeah, that just looks perfect right there.
Yeah.
You just take your crappy plastic clodbuster chassis and throw it away, swap everything over to that, and probably still be disappointed, but have a good time.
Yeah, I had a Wheelie King one time. It was fun until the servo broke, and then it's like the servo went up and around and down and over and towards the back of that. I'm like, oh my gosh, what in the hell? It's crazy.
But you got to think about that take. That's 175 plus the what is a clodbuster kit here in the States right now is like dang near $500 through A-Main.
The
You get the
Clustbuster
body.
kit is $500. Are you
That's what I
kidding?
last I saw on A-Main. I think it was
Wow.
Clodbuster.
Would these guys have it? Horizon Hobby?
No, 300. So you're still in it for $500 total
Oh, okay, okay.
with just a brushed motor and whatever you got. So yeah, I mean it's still cheaper than the J Concepts thing, which is 569 or 570 something for the chassis kit. Then you need tires, wheels, body, electronics, motors, speed control.
It's
They
not
made it.
available here.
Yeah, on top of $500, you need all that other stuff.
Call your local shop for product availability. There's one. $326.
So at least you get the body with that. That's a big expense.
Yeah.
Run a hard body on it. The extended wheelbase on it looks perfect on that kit. Proportions are everything. I've had my eyes on some monster trucks again. I know I never keep them or rarely finish them. I think I've got there's a Clodbuster box up there on the thing behind me here.
Okay. And you haven't built it yet?
I built it. No, I built it and I put a RC4 drive Blazer body and I built a full interior with racing seats and I got ready to paint it and I sold it
Oh,
because it didn't drive very good because it was still a stock chassis. It drove like crap. I have not kept a monster truck ever. I've had a couple juggernauts. I've had a couple quads. I've always wanted a Clodzilla. That was the big thing growing up in the '90s. Like you see the RC Car Action
Quadzilla.
magazine,
the
Clodzilla.
Clodzilla.
I
What
wanted a
is
Quadzilla four-wheeler.
They
what
had
is that from? Or who is that from? The Quadzilla?
Clodzilla chassis were I don't know who actually made them. It was somebody in the RC crawler forums back in the '90s or before then. Here, but in
Okay.
the 2000s, he had a pretty good following. Somebody bought all of his designs and are remaking them. You can still buy like Clodzilla 2, 3, and 4 chassis, but I always wanted the 4 because it was the biggest stretch and it had like a hoop lower center section to drop everything down. But they're absurdly expensive because they're all just cut metal, aluminum, and everything. and they're everything to do like Crawford Engineering and Clodzilla stuff is all standard. It's not metric, and that just messes my entire life up. I bought a bunch of stuff when I had that other Clodbuster, and I everything was 15 16ths, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. Like I know RC and metric, I can't do it in standard. Screwed my life up.
Yeah, I'd get my Clodbuster out, but it's underneath the table that I got here,
Gosh,
so it's a little hard.
Suzuki had a Quadzilla too.
No, this was Clodbuster,
Oh,
Clodzilla. Yeah.
Claude. I thought you said
No,
Quadzilla.
this was the stuff that was in the ads in RC Car Action in the '90s. They had a
Yeah,
whole page ad, it was black and white Clodzilla. They had the 2, 3, and 4 chassis. The
Oh,
2
yeah.
was kind of like flat aluminum plates that were bent, kind of like the stock stuff. And then they had, I don't remember what the 3 was, but the 4 had the metal hoops in the middle, and it was a stretch. And yeah, it was just a thing. It was a period thing, I guess. I'm sure
yeah.
Tony knows what I'm talking about. He grew up in the monster truck era. But I saw the Clodzilla Facebook page had been active pretty recently. So I know they're making them again. ESP, that's the brand. There you go. There's a Clodzilla 4 right there.
Now that's sweet.
That's OG stuff, man. That's way back in the day. Yeah, Brett
Yeah, that'd
commented
be
in that
cool.
ESP. That's who it was. They made a bunch of LED lights. They made a whole bunch of aluminum Clodbuster accessories, brush guards, not LED lights. I'm sorry, incandescent. You know, the halogen light bulbs or whatever they were back in the day before we had LEDs. Some old
Yeah.
school stuff, man.
Beanfield drive that, huh? Yeah.
Beanfield can't handle this. Come on.
Then I'll do it.
Tony said, "Yes, so much bling, man." That was what it was back in the day. I spent more times. It was just like the adult magazines I saw when I was a kid. I spent more times in the black and white ads in the back of the magazines like that right there.
Instead of looking at the
Yeah, I'm looking at the color pictures and the centerfolds. I'm looking at the black and white mail in this much
yeah,
for a catalog kind of pages. That's where it was at.
you should do
ESP was
that
one
with
of
like machine gun BB guns. Like, oh
those
man.
popular mechanics like send off for this kit to build your own electric kayak. Like,
You're
okay.
right. All you
I know
need
they
is
still
two
make
AA batteries.
Tony said they still make RC car actions. Like I know we were good friends with Lee there for a while when he was running it, but he quit dealing with the magazine and went full in with FMS. So I don't know what
Okay.
RC car action's up to these days. But yeah, the Clodzilla 4 with those hoops.
Yeah. The
That is
Wheelie
cool.
King's HPI, I think, right?
Do what now?
Yes. The Wheelie King
Wheelie King?
is.
Yeah, another great design lost to HPI's many buyouts.
Mhm.
HPI bought these guys out.
No, HPI got bought out 4 times, and
Oh,
now they don't make
okay.
anything except RTRs.
Yeah.
The ESP is kind of like the monster truck version of Bowling. It was an
Oh, yeah.
OG brand. They were real small. They didn't have the backing of China or anything. They made stuff from scratch. Really, really a cool history to it all. When you
Clodzilla 3 with the top half from an SMT 10, an SMT 10 cage.
nice,
So Quadzilla 3 chassis on the bottom and an SMT cage on top. A lot of people are making Frankenstein cars, which is kind of cool.
oh yeah, that's what it's
Mhm.
all about, man.
Clodbuster USA showing the Clodzilla 4. Then we have the Reactor retro truck. I guess it is going to be in the retro class because they're calling it a retro
Ooh, that's
truck.
pretty.
It was all from the '90s, man. It's retro. We're retro now, KB.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm from the 80s, really, so.
Well, yeah, but we grew up. Did you have a pager?
We grew up in the 90s,
Look,
but
look, all
yeah,
these shocks
I
are
already grown up
set
in the
up like
90s.
cantilever style.
Yeah, that's the bottom. Okay.
It was ahead of its time, man. That was the stuff that I used to just geek out on back when I was a kid. I was 13, 14, and I'd just be like, man, that's look at that. Look at that. It's all homemade. I could make that myself right now with some sheets of aluminum in the shop. Pioneers of the hobby. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Except everything is probably in standard, not metric. It drives me crazy.
That is cool. So we found a truck you don't have as a clodbuster. You have a lot of other cars. Every time we mention a car, you go out there and you get it. But the clodbuster is not one of them.
I had them, but I don't have one. I haven't had the one that I fell in love with yet because I haven't built the Clodbuster 4. That was the one I was after my entire childhood. That'll be the one I build and keep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You say that now.
No, then I'll get one and I'll hate it and I'll be like, I can make this better and I'll build a shop truck Clodbuster version. The Shop Buster. The Clod truck. I don't know. We'll figure out something. Don't tempt me with a good time because that's half the fun now. Now that I've started making products, the engineering and design stuff. Like I will geek out over that. I'll make a monster truck like no one's ever seen before. It'll be the best monster truck anyone's ever made.
Well, it's just like True North RC. He built a puller, an RC puller, and he told me it's sold. Thank you, RC Unleash, for the super chat. We're $2. Thank you very much.
Oh, look at that.
And
Thank you.
he's been hyping up and doing some 3D stuff for the UC or URCA. That's coming up in 2026. That's going to be fun for any people that want to come to that in Canada. I know it's a little far for you, Josh, but
I want to go, but
It's a little far.
he's got all the motor all decked up. Look at that. Like he even's got the wrapping there, the fireproof wrapping on the muffler.
Yeah.
Look how scale that looks, man. This guy's friggin'
Yeah. Look at the
nuts.
wires, man. Yeah.
I forgot actually. I was talking to him the other day.
Alternator.
He's got those uh, uh, fuse boxes. I commented on it. I was like, I need a couple of those fuse boxes, and he was like, I'll trade you for a hat. I forgot to get back to him. So if you're watching, buddy, hit me up. Send me a message because
Right
I
there.
need.
He 3D prints them, right?
Yeah, and he
Probably.
hand paints it, and it's absolutely beautiful.
Is that resin,
I don't
you
think so.
think?
A
I don't think so.
little bit of the print grain, but
Oh, look at the CB. Yeah, man.
it even looks like it's glowing. He does some
Yeah.
dang good work.
Yeah. Battery, brake plug. Oh, wow.
Josh was looking for a
Shifter.
good file for brake caliper or brake
Yeah.
cylinder. That
I
one looks
forgot
cool.
what I made mine out of.
Aaron does some amazing stuff, man. He's a good dude.
See, I don't 3D print stuff. I make it. But that stuff is badass there, though.
This is his RC puller that he's made. So he's made this to bring at the competition to pull
Oh,
against my truck, my Ratfink.
yeah.
And the details he's done on that is just friggin' amazing. But he's told me it might be sold. So somebody offered him a chunk of money that he could not say no. But it's just like he's even got the
Oh,
weight for the
that's cool.
front.
Yeah, it has a Chevy weight for the front.
Like this guy's got all kind of tools at home to get this done, but like this is above above what I can do. It's just stupid. Oh yeah, he
It's just
built
like a
that
truck.
and he was selling that. I don't know if he sold it yet.
That's
The
racist.
Dukes.
Got the
in
Bigfoot.
before in before the racist crowd.
Yeah.
Heritage
So
or hate. Hashtag.
so we're gonna have mugs and hats. I still have my hat from last year. I gotta get a new one this year if they change the style. So he's got lots of stuff available. Scale
Yeah.
stuff.
He's got a, oh,
He's got
yeah.
that much stuff. There, make a damn website for Jesus' sake. You you can't just sell on Facebook for your entire life. Make a website. I will help you. Message me. Whatever you got to do. You have excellent products. Make a website, man. Ship internationally. Just do it. It's gonna change your life.
He's
he's
in
not.
Canada, Tank.
He's not
Yeah.
in the chat, so he didn't hear any of that. But maybe he'll watch
And
it later.
he actually built this track downstairs at his house also for slot racing
Oh, look at
cars.
that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Like I don't know where he gets his time, but
Yeah.
looks like he's got some. It's just awesome. When you have too much time to print, you just print a shitload of shitters.
Shitters. Print a shitload of shitters.
Like they're all slightly different sizes at the handicap.
It's too bad 110 Hobbies closed down in this area.
He bought stuff there to 110 Hobbies for you.
Yeah, yeah. He was great for the community and all that, but
You got a goose and
shit
steering
happens.
wheel and
Look at that, the little tiny things you can put on the cars that he makes.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's got a lot of stuff.
I'd be too flustered, Tank, if I had that goose in front of me all the time. I don't know what I'd do.
So you always have some stuff on the walls to sell.
I hope I'll be seeing him here in the next month or so. Down at
Yeah, he
the
probably will be there.
iOS events. Maybe we can have a heart to heart talk about websites. He makes dang good stuff, man. Need to
Yeah, look at it all too,
got
man.
that much of it. I mean, heck, he's got as much inventory there as I do.
Yeah.
To get
All
that out there.
packaged real nice and everything.
I know, right? I'm using Walmart Ziploc bags, man, to keep the cost down. But he's spending money on packaging. He needs to have a website.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happened to 110? Emotional breakdown, it's mental
Emotional
health.
damage.
He's not feeling well. He just gave up. He was looking for a partner to actually keep going, but I guess nobody stepped up. So he just couldn't handle it anymore. So he just closed the shop. So for now, maybe he's going to reopen again. Don't know. But he is a great guy, and mental health is not something to kid around
Bang your
with.
head about.
You might think somebody is well. I know I'm dealing a little bit with kind of mental health, or me, it's more of a downer of the hobby right now, and that's why I'm not moving anything. That's why I'm not touching anything. I just don't have the get up and go drive. It hits me as spurs right now. So
Yep.
I don't know. It's I don't want to quit it, but I love it, but it's just getting the drive right now. There's so many different things happening in my life, and I just gotta step back and go through it and get shit done. So
Brother, you
Heard that, Tank.
don't even know, man. Like I deal with that about 4 times a year. I just get burned out having try when it becomes a job, it's not fun anymore. So that's why, like my stupid trailer build that half the viewers are only watching, like that helps me. I'll go out there and work 8 hours on the trailer, make a video that 600 people will watch, but then
Yeah.
I'll come in here and I'll feel refreshed and reinvigorated with the hobby, and I'll make a badass RC video for everybody to watch. So it's all about finding the balance, ebbs and flows. You gotta go with your creativity. I live and die by creativity, and my creativity is not just RC. I have to have other outlets to vent through. So I get that completely. Which I wouldn't call it mental health. It's just it can become that if you don't take care of it properly. But you gotta find other outlets for your creativity, because when you focus it all on one thing, it's not good. I guess that's why I've never been really good with relationships, because I can't focus on one thing. But you gotta find other outlets for the creativity to keep things going. I do better work with RC when I have something else going on in the background.
Yeah, I guess it is about finding something else to do. And I guess me, it's winter. Like you're always inside. I can't go outside because it's too frigging cold. I can't go to my shed at the back and do some woodworking stuff. I love building scale stuff, and all that is like you mentioned, just taking and putting yourself doing something else to give you a break and come back and
Yeah.
do what you like.
And two, though, like you got to think from everybody else's perspective. I don't have a family. I don't have any kids with any exes or anything. So if you have a family, that can be your other thing. You got to put your focus on your kids and developing them and growing and teaching and all that kind of stuff. So I don't have that. So I'm just RC and every day, and I get burned the shit out very often. So me building a trailer is like me having a kid and teaching them how to walk.
Yeah.
What's up, Sean? What's up, Robert? Robert Gunning in the house.
He's got a bashing to, yeah, it comes and go. Yeah, and that's why I want to change it up this year and do different type of events, and not stick to the same thing. And that's why I'm thinking of every month just doing something different, just to change it up and not be as monotone or whatever you call it to repeat all the time.
The cool part about that is you're going to expose the people who come to your events just to get out of the house and do stuff to every different genre of the hobby. So they're going to see monster trucks, they're going to see drifting and parking lot racing and
And that's what I'm hoping to do. And that's what I love doing is showing people the hobby. And hopefully one day I get people that show the monster truck or the clodbuster, and we have the drone people that actually comes and see the clodbuster and oh, that's cool. Or when it's a drone time, the clodbuster or the on-road guy would come also and actually see the drone people and say, oh, this is cool. So, and helicopters, I'd love to see some helicopters fly by. Uh, Helicopters would be cool, or even drone. You do a competition with a drone with a rope and a hook, and you got to go and pick up a package and bring it back and put it on a target. That would be cool competition. Uh, it's
that's the thing.
just
Like you're if you had 5 events and each five were something completely different, that's going to do more for the hobby than 5 parking lot races of the same cars with the same people.
that's what I'm thinking.
People you're going to people are going to experience new things and see new things and expand the hobby. That's a win.
Yeah.
Brett had to bring up the Olympics in the comments over here. We don't want to talk about the Olympics right now.
I know I was watching the game.
Oh, we weren't
Uh,
even talking about hockey. I'm thinking about the curling incident, but
oh man, there's so many memes and so many AI video of that guy. He's instead of touching it, he's holding on to it and he's sliding with it, and that's It's crazy what people are coming up with now.
It got bad. China released their Sundance 2 and 3 AI things this weekend. It was the perfect time, unfortunately, to make a whole lot of drama on the internet. But yeah, there was so much drama from the Olympics. It's not even funny. But I didn't watch any of it. I just seen it on TikTok.
Yeah.
I didn't even see it on TikTok.
You'll see the AI stuff later and think it's real.
Yeah. He's gonna see some YouTube shorts with
Yeah.
those on. He goes, "Oh, they did what?"
Oh man, what a time to be alive when you can't tell if half the internet is real or fake. And it's not just words; it's actual videos and photos and everything else.
Yeah, sometime I show a video at my son, and I know it's AI, but I show him anyways. I go, "Look at this. This is funny, or this is sharp. It's cool." And he goes, "Yeah, that's AI. You don't know. Your generation don't realize it's AI, and you think it's real." I go, "I never said it was real. I just said it looks cool.
Yeah.
It's
I
well
do that
made."
with my 70-year-old mother. I show her; she shows me videos. I'm like, it's AI, right? She's like, well, no, that aircraft carrier, that cargo plane took off from the aircraft carrier. I was like, no, that was a video game. That wasn't even AI. Like that was really bad. Like,
Yeah.
oh Lord, Lord help him.
Curling double touching. And I know the Canadian woman also did a kind of a double touch. As she released it, she kind of went down and touched it. And she's saying she didn't, but her stone got taken away. So,
They actually corrected that one, but the men's he went and got in a custom match with the Swiss fella. That
yeah.
was entertaining to watch them politely curse each other out on the Olympics website. But they didn't remove it. So, but he was set up because the Swiss were ready to film it for some reason because they thought it
Like
was going to happen.
UFC fight with curling, the two
Yeah,
curling guys.
I didn't know any rules of curling before, so I've studied up on it because of all this. So those stones only come was it granite they're made out of? They only come from some island in Norway or something,
Oh, yeah.
Sweden, somewhere
I
up
don't
there.
know.
Island and
North
granite.
Europe. Yeah, it's
The
only made.
island of
They
granite.
cost $15,000 a piece for those stones. They make the curling
Yeah.
things out of crazy Olympic stuff. I've never been to a curling match in Texas. I will say that
No.
we don't have high school curling here.
We
That's
going this
another thing I
Saturday.
want
I'm
to,
going to curling.
that's another thing I might want to do with the monster truck or even the trail truck is kind of do bowling with the trail trucks. So you have a ball, you got to push the ball and try to get the pins with the ball. Another thing I would love to do on a TTO2 or even on a Kyosho, I can do that, is take two remotes and put two receivers on one car. One guy steers and the other guy hits the throttle. So it's a team
Wow.
event of a guy on the throttle and a guy on the steering, and you got to race another guy. So I need four remote to get this happen.
So at Halloween Hall Crawl, they had that event, but they still use one remote. So one guy has to stand there and hold the throttle, and one guy reaches over his shoulder and does the steering. So you don't have to have two receivers and stuff. And
Yeah, I guess you could do that.
they did a crawler course over that with like boom racing trucks, and it gets pretty intense because you're trying to calibrate with each other, and you're like, okay, easing into this, and the other guy's like jerks it in the wrong direction. And it's hilarious actually to watch.
But it's yeah, I'm thinking of some crazy things to do for some events. So if anybody has crazy ideas, but reaching over or maybe like holding it this way and the other guy behind you, beside you actually steers could work
Yeah, the
with one
throttle
remote.
guy has to bear hug the steering guy.
Well, with COVID and distancing, I'd rather the guy holds it like this, but
COVID was 3 years ago.
it's still, some people still don't like getting close to other people.
Well, they shouldn't be on the team together. Teammates.
Well, it's going to be random. You got to pick a number. You got to pick
Oh,
a stone or whatever. So,
you should let them be prepared. That way, it'd be even better performance. They have to practice holding each other.
no, I don't want them to practice.
For
It's going
sure.
to be random. Like you pick. I'm going to make little coins on the 3D printer. One is going to have a steering wheel, and the other one's going to have a gas pedal. And it's going to be different colors. So when you pick it, you pick the color, you got to
Yeah,
match
you
the other
pick on the
guy,
color.
and then you got
Yeah.
to start driving with whoever.
Or you could do two, like 1-1 and then 2-2s and then 3-3s,
Yes.
2-3s. Yeah.
I'm thinking too much of Olympic sports. Make everybody paired up teams. What's going on, Sean? What are you doing?
Yeah. What's
Oh,
up, man?
okay, all good. All good, just chilling out, you know.
So how's the Airbnb with the train?
The internet's still not up and running yet. They said it's down for some reason, so they're working on the lines or some shit. So they said by midnight tonight it's meant to be back up and running. So
Okay, so your internet is still out.
yeah.
And what about the train? Do you still hear the freight train?
No, it was only that one passing by last night. Hopefully it's only every fucking now and again it only passes.
Okay.
Damn, you almost have
Hopefully.
a beard there, brother.
Huh?
You almost have a beard that's growing there.
I don't know, but I had one, I shaved it all off, now it's back again. Time to take it off again.
Try to do one, but it's way more gray than it was 5 years ago. So I think I'm gonna shave it off tomorrow.
No, that's it. That's it. That DPS trailer you have, is that the 30-inch deck?
Oh,
Is it the one with like the storage rack up front of it as
got
well?
it
Was like a
front and in back. One's wood
yeah,
covered, steel covered. Yeah.
and it's got a storage piece at the front and at the back.
Well, one of them's metal and it flips open with magnet. The other one's wood and it just
Yeah.
yeah. So it has both.
Because I think it's the 30-inch deck, and it? Maybe I'll talk to you about it. Are
I
you
was
still selling it, are you?
I think I have the dozer sold, but I mean I wouldn't be opposed to making that $1,800 back right now after I've spent 1,647 on my trailer build so far.
On what trailer you building?
I got an enclosed trailer, car hauler,
Oh, you did, yeah.
it out for RC events and hauling cars and all kinds of stuff, multi-purpose.
Yeah, it's weird that you're saying that because just a few months ago you told me you have to cut down and you won't do as many shows, and all of a sudden you get a trailer to do events. And I'm there, wait a minute, I thought he was cutting back, and all of a sudden you're getting a trailer event.
I'm only doing one event with that trailer this year, and it's the
Okay.
one in Texas. So right now we got the Illuminati scale event. That's going to be. We already got a house. I've got some older fellas staying with me, so we're glamping it up. We're not going to be camping and doing any roughing
Cool.
it. But for Texas Crawl Fest, there's nowhere good to stay near that event. Yeah, last year I stayed at a resort type deal on the lake. It was like 40 minutes away. It was not good.
So you're going to set up a bed and everything in there?
Yep, yep. We're gonna
Okay.
wing it. I'm gonna bring my 4-wheeler. We're gonna have. This is an off road park, so we're gonna have a
Yeah.
heck of a time with that. But yeah, I'm gonna set up some kind of camping situation inside of it. But I'm not sure yet. I don't know what it's gonna actually cost to tow this trailer. I mean, I've got a 3/4 ton diesel pickup I got 9.9 miles per gallon towing it home, which was only 30 miles. So I don't know what to expect. I'm not ready to drive across the country with all that yet, especially filled with 5,000 pounds of RC cars and kits and parts and everything. But I mean, it could turn into that. I really Beef Tubes. He just sold his brand to somebody I think in North Dakota or Wisconsin, I think it was.
Beef tubes just sold, yeah?
He sold his whole brand. Yeah, he sold everything, and but
Wow.
including the trailer. He had that. His was only like a 20 foot trailer, but he had air conditioning and he had all his product on the walls. So you walk into his booth, it was air conditioned. He had a generator running 24/7. it was a really cool setup for events. But I don't make enough money at events to be quite there yet. But
Yeah.
it's one day, and we can grow into it as we get there. So
I know Josh, when he goes to events, he brings his trailer. He's got a big trailer like yours, and he's got his side by side in there, which is kind of cool.
yep, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Because Crawfest is in an off-road park, so I'm like, I'm going to bring my four-wheeler. I haven't got to drive in 3 years. But it'll be fun. I'll get to at least ride around. It's got a rack on the front and the back, so I can haul rigs to the trailhead and all that. Be nice for a change.
Yeah.
Except and a little blow up mattress in it, and you'll be good to go.
Well, we'll be a little more bougie than that.
You can do one of them. You can do one of them fold down beds, though. The one that it'll fold up against the wall, and then you just pull it down, folds straight out.
Or a hammock.
I'm thinking more hammock. I put in E-tracks on both sides, so I've got 2x4s that run 8 foot across. I'm like, I've got cargo nets I can put across. I got a really nice queen size sleeping bag. Like I can make myself a really nice place to hang out and sleep. So
That's it.
Yeah, Swamper says your mileage may vary. That's very true.
a lot because I still like to do speed limits.
But it just depends where you're going to, because in Texas you're all right because it's just big fucking flat land. But when you get out of Texas and you start hitting all the hills, that's where you start getting. That's where you start getting it.
When I start going up, it's gonna be a different animal when I start getting on those mountain passes and stuff.
Yeah, that's where you'll get it.
It
I
averages
think
out.
it's Pennsylvania, I think, when I drove through one time, and I think it's got a lot of hills.
Yeah, PA. There's a section in PA is I think on Route 80, it's the actual highest point on the whole East Coast.
Okay.
On Route 80. So
It was weird because I drove there at night, through there at night. I was driving all night, and I see lights in the ceiling in the sky, and I'm there, what the heck is that? It looks like a car. And there was a bunch of cars going on the bridge, but the bridge was way fucking in the air. And it looked like, oh man, that bridge is high. Like, where am I? Like, I guess I was between two mountains or whatever.
yeah.
It was so dark you couldn't tell how high that bridge was. It was crazy.
Crazy.
Well, I don't know what to expect because I just got the 3/4 ton diesel. I had the half-ton diesel last 2 years. A little 3 liter Duramax. I was getting like 29 miles per gallon on road trips with fully loaded with RC stuff. But now I'm gonna be hauling a trailer with a 3/4 ton. Like, it's gonna be bad, but it's not gonna be as bad.
Yeah, supposedly pulling a fifth wheel is not as hard as pulling a trailer
Yeah, it's
for
easier to
gas mileage.
tighter turns. I don't know about gas mileage. I guess because of some of your areas over the bed, so the aerodynamics are better. Maybe all I can think about.
Because somebody told me it's because you're carrying the trailer and not like a trailer, you're pulling the trailer, so the weight distribution is different compared to a fifth wheel. You're actually, if it's loaded right, it's as if you're carrying it and not towing it. I don't know. That's what I was told.
Makes sense. I don't have a fifth wheel.
How does that snack you have in that DPS, is it the electric one or hydraulic?
It's the electric, and it's got a own ESC and 2 servos for the lock pin and all that bullshit.
Does it lift the trailer with the dozer on it easy or no?
Not easy, but it does it. I had a little tiny 2 cell. It was like a 1200 2 cell. It would lift it. Take about 10-12 seconds. But it wasn't.
I wonder if it would lift my machines.
Not that big dozer.
That's what I'm wondering, if it'll lift my dozer or excavator.
It does have the fold out sides, and I have the boards that go down the side of it. So it'd be wide enough for your dozer. But yeah, I just got the electric one. I mean, that thing, I think I paid before the tariffs all kicked in with shipping, I paid like $18.60 or something for that trailer.
Mm.
That was the electric screw drive neck, and it had no electronics. So I put ESC and all that junk in it.
Yeah.
I
I'll
do
talk.
have my dozer sold. My dozer is going to a friend of mine in Tennessee. He's going to meet me at the Illuminati event and pick it up. So
Okay.
decided to get rid of that.
Yeah. I'll talk to you off air about the trailer. Maybe I might buy it from you. I'll pick it up at the Illuminati event from you too. So
Oh,
if
you're
I
coming?
do. Yeah, yeah. So
Shit. All right, cool. You got a place to stay already?
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well,
So
shit.
maybe we'll see. Yeah.
You should let me know, man. We could have got you into our house. We got a nice two-story house on the lake, like 20 minutes from the place.
Yeah. I'll figure it out.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
only it's only fucking it's only an hour from where I am right now. So
Oh, really? Wow.
yeah, yeah.
Shit, we should have just stayed with you.
Yeah, I know, yeah. So could I just came to my fucking Airbnb? I want our drive for me, like nothing. Like that's it. You know?
And when is the Illuminati event again? March or?
March 26th, 7th, 8th, 9th,
Okay.
somewhere around there. Into
Yeah,
March.
I was meant to go to an event this weekend. It's like 3 hours away. I still might go. I've been looking at the weather, like, and it says fucking 60% chance of rain. And it's an
Oh,
outdoor event, so I'm like, do I really want to drive 3 hours and then it fucking rain all day? Like, because that's a 6 hour round trip, like, for days, and then I'd be miserable as hell with rains the whole day. I don't know. I'll decide maybe Saturday morning. If it's raining when I wake up Saturday morning, I'll not go. If it's not raining, then I'll take the chance maybe if I can go. So.
hmm. Yeah, it's not fun going to an event when it's raining.
Yeah, it's not.
Especially beat the creek because you end up being in the mud.
Beat the creek. It's one thing you can be guaranteed of, it's rain. That's it. Like, I don't
Well, I
think I
was
was
lucky the
ever.
year I went.
I don't think I've ever been to Beat the Creek when there hasn't been at least one day of rain. The
Yeah.
year you went, there was rain that year too. No,
A
one
little
of the
bit, a
days.
little bit in the morning, but after that it was fine.
Yeah, that was so funny the year you went because that little girl. When I met that little girl,
Yeah,
she gave me a fucking free sticker. But before I'd even met up with you or anything, and she was
yeah,
like, "Hey, I got a sticker for you." And she gave me a Tank RC sticker. I was laughing there because I done. She was she was raffling something or some shit, and I just gave her the money and said, "Don't worry about the raffle here." I just
yeah.
gave her the money, and she's like, "Oh my god, thank you. I'll give you a sticker." She gave me a Tank RC sticker. I was laughing.
That's cool.
Mm,
I should have gave her more. I can't remember how many I gave her, but I think I must have gave her 5 or 6, if not more.
yeah. Mm.
Hey, Duckman, you've been quiet. What's going on? You sleeping?
No, I'm thinking.
Oh, I thought I heard you snore there for a minute.
Takes a lot for me to think.
You still didn't put your RC Everyday banner up. What's going on?
It's over there somewhere. KB's not doing stuff he's supposed to be doing.
Yeah, see, Josh is looking for it.
Uh,
Doug, man.
That's something I gotta get done. I gotta get a couple of little banners freaking made.
Yeah, you could put it on the blade or put it on the RC somewhere.
Yeah, that's like when I have the construction stuff set up, couple of little banners around the Jersey barriers or some fucking thing,
Yeah.
Although I didn't bring a truck with me, I regret now that I didn't bring. I should have brought the Lasud 8x8 with me. Now I'm like, because this. this place is wide open. Like I could have just been practicing driving the truck and reversing the trailers around this place. Yeah.
Mm.
'Cause
Stop, stop yawning.
I
You make
know
everybody tired.
that swing deck trailer. It's so hard to reverse,
Oh
man.
yeah,
Like you just yeah. If you get one slightly bit out of turn, the dolly bit fucking just messes up on you.
is
Like
that's the one that has kind of two
the
things at the back?
separate, yeah, the separate dollies. One wrong turn on it just messes. So the more practice you get with it, the better.
Yeah.
Like it's weird though. I can reverse it. I don't know what it is. Like the Scania, I can reverse it easy enough when I'm using the Scania, the Tomato. But when I put the Lesu Mercedes on it, I find it harder to reverse it for some reason.
Okay.
I don't know what it is. I gotta figure out why that is. That's why I should have brought that Mercedes. Yeah, I should have brought that Mercedes with me. Like,
RC84 films in the chat. Welcome.
at least that's welcome, Chris. At least that'll be one good thing with the next projects in Long Island. At least if I want to go get an RC, I can just drive home or
Okay.
even grab one, fucking back down again.
So right now you're there at that house for how long? A few months or
I'll be here to, yeah, I'll be here to June probably.
June?
So
Okay. Wow.
yeah, I'll be here to June, and then I'll be back in New York. But the job in New York, I'll probably stay somewhere during the week and then just come home at the weekends because it's only 32 miles from my house or something, but it's 2 hours and 15 minutes each way to
Mhm.
32 mile. Like, it's crazy. So it'll be like, I'll be like 4.5 hours every day in the car just to, so I might just stay down there during the week, like, because it'll have to be like, normally my projects are from 6 to 6. So I'm on site 6 in the morning, leaving 6 at night, and it's again 8 or 9 o'clock by the time I'm home at night, and then leaving again at 4 in the morning. So it's like
Yeah,
hardly
what's
worth.
the use of that, right?
Yeah, yeah. As well just
RC80
shit
R,
on the weekends.
RC84 film says his Volvo EC160E is back and running super well. Cool.
Oh, he got it back up and running. Nice.
Yeah, I know on Facebook he had it all apart and he was showing the electronics that he's fixing it and he said thanks to somebody. And man, that thing looked like a mess to play
I
with.
know, yeah. Well, that's what do you call him? Rob, I think is his name in it. He's on the chats every Tuesday night with him or two. And he came to
Okay,
Cabin Fever with him. He done him a video of what way to put it all back together, something like so.
cool.
Yeah, I can't see the chat, so like 'cause I'm on my phone.
TT4
Oh,
Craw Craw.
Rob Gunning, was he in the chat, was
Yeah,
he?
yeah. He
Rob,
says
yep.
I definitely do not miss New York traffic.
Yeah,
I
that's
was the
for
same
sure.
way, 22 miles from work, 20 miles from work.
An hour and a half each direction.
An
Yeah,
hour and a half each way direction on a
it's
good day.
yeah, it's crazy. And then it's the price of tolls as well, because of where that job is. It would be $52 a day in tolls as well. Like,
Wow.
so that's crazy.
Uh,
That would add up quickly, like too, you know.
RCD4 film says it. Russ. Russ is the one that helped him.
Yeah, Russ. Yeah, because Russ does a lot of the brooder conversions.
Okay.
He's actually doing a brooder dozer right now. He's doing one of the dozers, and he's done a few other brooder conversions. And then I think he's doing what do you call that company out of Spain? Mongo or
Yeah,
something. Yeah, Mongo RC or something. He's doing one of their conversions right now, I think. I know actually he's building a Bernie's. He's doing a Bernie 22 Designs 3D printed one right now. That's what he's doing.
cool. Yeah, talking about 3D printing, Josh, doesn't look like your printers are going.
No, I actually caught up. I'm. I've got see over there, kinda. I've got a lot of everything ready to go. So yeah, we're not behind. It's
How,
nice
ma-
for a change.
how many bodies do you prep? 10, 20 bodies?
I try to keep between 8 and 10 of each
8 and 10, okay.
material and each body style. So I've got about between 8 and 10 of each, the stand and the coops with the ABS and the ABS GF. So that will last me. I'm trying to get ahead before I start traveling for events, so I
Yeah.
don't have the issues I had last year where I had to run back home and try to start printing nonstop. Because once you start trying to print in a rush, everything starts going wrong, and you have failed prints, and things start going haywire. So I'm getting ahead of the curve this year.
Can you not leave a message on the website saying go on for something, orders will be
Well,
delayed by a week or something, or
close the website when I travel, and
oh, okay.
like when I'm like 2 days away from home, I'll open it back up. But
There you go.
I'll
yeah,
try to save up some money and try to buy one or two chassis from you. And you could bring it to Illuminati and give it to Chris, so Chris could give it to me like that. You won't pay for shipping, and I won't pay for shipping. So
no,
saves
I'm
money there.
totally happy to work with that. I'm about to actually post in the Illuminati page for anybody. I did it last year. I was like, anybody need anything? Let me know. I'll deliver. Like I was telling Sean, I've got the dozer sold to a guy that I invited to Illuminati, so I'm going to be delivering that to him there. If Sean ends up buying my trailer, I'll bring that to him there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Happy to work around all of the customs bullshit for everybody.
that's it.
'Cause nobody likes paying for shit you don't really actually get.
No. Show you your website. So the bodies you have on sale right now are these guys.
Yep, $20 off.
Do you have this as a kit? Because I notice you have this as a kit, but this body is for this rail?
No, that's for the rat rod
Oh,
number two
okay. The
chassis.
same rails I got then.
Yep, that's for the number two chassis kit. The chassis kits are only $100 US. That's as cheap as I could make those. It is what it is because that grill has a servo mount, has a radiator. It's got a whole lot of stuff involved with that. So the printing is more expensive on those. But rat rods are just not that popular anymore.
Okay.
Everybody's all about the shop trucks and they're all about the hot rods, man. Hot rods, hot rods are the only thing keeping me in business.
It's weird. Mostly just like everything else has its cycles, or does it not through cycles?
Yeah, I mean the rat rods have been out for 3 years now.
No.
Shop trucks have been out for 2 years, but they're still selling steady. Everybody, there's never an end to the people that want to make a two-wheel drive Chevy truck.
No.
That's just
Me, it's the shop truck I'd love to get, but I'd love to get this chassis, but with, well, I guess I could chop off the roof. It's somebody probably did that already.
well, that's one of the designs that's in the work. I want to make a roadster and a sedan that fits the rat rod chassis, but the roadster for the hot rod chassis. So that's
Yeah.
I've been
Those,
set back. I'm delayed like 6 months on design work because my guy changed his careers and he didn't have the computers and stuff he had access to before to do the mesh design work. So working with somebody new and it's taken a little bit longer than expected.
Josh, are them based off like the Model A or the Model T or something like that?
Yep.
Yeah.
They're
No,
kind of model A, but everything is
model kind of generic enough, right? Yeah.
generic enough that I don't get sued by Ford or
I don't know what my father had. I think he had a Model T, something like that. He redid the whole thing to stock. He used to drive it in parades and stuff.
What was the yellow one in American Graffiti? What was that yellow one?
that was a 5 window Model A, I think.
It was actually a nice one.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was a lot of people want to.
Harrison Ford drove it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big one I get all the time. People are like, "Oh, I need the American Graffiti." I was like, "Well, I don't make those front fenders. Sorry." Well, honestly, you can get those front fenders from the Promoto, the Losi or whatever brand they're selling that. Those are motorcycle front fenders on that car from the movie. So
Okay.
Oh yeah.
use the 6 scale motorcycle fenders on your
Let's
RC.
say it. Yeah.
If I look at this chassis, it's 160 plus 145. That adds up to 305. So it adds up quick, and I did the quick conversion. 305. That's 417 Canadian for me. So that's a
Fucking funny money.
yeah, it's a lot of. So I might have to do this decision between which one is going to be the next one. But to me, it might be the shop truck. But mind you, I don't have the body for it. That's why this one might be easier to build. So I don't know.
Hey,
I'll think about it and I'll let you know.
we can always make you a deal when when it's got free border crossings. We're good.
Yeah. You gotta stop trying to pay with monopoly money. Like doesn't work.
Well, that's the
Mhm.
only money I have here.
Pure monopoly money.
And we're not going to become the 51st state, that's for sure.
Mhm. Don't pass go collect your $200 of them five schools.
Do not pass go.
No, do not pass go. Do not get 200
I can't
bucks.
help you, baby.
Mm.
Kitty cat.
Um,
I'm waiting till most ski hills around here in Vermont, they're taking Canadian money at par for the hotel. And also some hotel in Vegas actually started doing that also. So if you go there and you
Oh
pay
wow.
cash in Canadian money, they take Canadian money at par just because they're so hungry. They want people to visit.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. Like especially Vermont. Like Vermont's bound to be getting hurt with all that stuff because Vermont is practically fucking Canada. Like you know,
Yeah.
and the slopes there might be Canadian tourists that used to come in there.
Well,
Not
I
as
want to
much
bring
now
my
at the
son
moment.
there. I want to go to Killington. I want to go to a couple mountains there where they had the Olympics also. I want to bring him there. So maybe next year. We'll see.
but which province is trying to join America?
No province is trying to join America.
It's oh,
Alberta.
Alberta.
Alberta has been threatening.
No, they've been
Well, not to join
Mhm.
America. They're threatening to
they were
separate from Canada.
yeah.
And Calgary, Canada, and become their own country.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I bet it would be cheaper to ship RC Everyday products to Alberta than it would be to Ontario. I've seen a lot of stuff about that. I know we always see different things on different sides of the border, but
Yeah.
that's how it goes. But yeah, I everybody's got free trade.
radioactive scale says, we sure the hell not. want to join the U.S.
The only thing in Alberta is fucking ice road truckers, isn't it?
Yeah,
I
higher up.
think Alberta's famous for.
That's where all the oil is. So of course, that's why America wants to be involved.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, oh yeah. As soon as
Can you hear him?
Mm-mm.
No, every time he says something bad about Canada, it cuts
Oh.
out.
It
It's
cuts
like
cuts
off.
out again,
the Canadian government, they're just automatically
Yeah, they're
hitting mute
watching
on
you,
his
Tank.
mic. Like,
Carney, he's cutting you out.
yeah, that's
because it
crazy
was
though. 'Cause
moving too much.
that's crazy though. That's twice. Because when you were saying it about Alberta, it happened as well. Like
Oh
your
yeah,
mic just went, we couldn't hear you. Like,
that's crazy.
yeah, your Canadian government. You think, do you think the U.S. government's spying? Fuck me.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
they're watching you live right off that
The U.S.
freaking.
government, the Israeli government.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get the whole
live.
chat banned. Let's talk about Israel. Oh,
Yeah, they're live. They're live on your webcam. Fuck me.
Got
we're
about
Yeah,
40 different screens all watching you, Tank.
all gonna get
I'm
blocked now. I mentioned the I word.
I'm
Yeah.
on Wi-Fi right now, and I think I have
Yeah. What?
Nope,
no. It actually cut out on me.
it cut
Yep.
out.
They're watching through that webcam you have.
Yeah,
They're live.
the
They're,
Logitech webcam I got.
yeah, right now Logitech got tiny RC profile pictures on the wall.
So
And a load of Canadian Mounties with their big hats looking at it. Hey, what
Swampers
should we do with me?
Swampers is saying I'm being censored.
Being censored. We
Let me
Yeah.
finish some honey, eh? And we'll get him.
the I word and everything.
Yeah.
That's why I have no followers on TikTok anymore. All my TikTok stuff got censored because I mentioned the I word too many times.
I word?
I word
Yeah.
isn't real. Isn't real. Got mentioned too many times in my
The
chat.
genocide. Yeah, you didn't mention as a genocide people. Yeah.
Indiana?
Nope, the genocide people, like Sean said.
Yeah.
Crazy. Well, it's way past
Well,
11:30, so
Yeah.
we're gonna start saying our goodbyes, and we'll start with Duckman.
Keep your RCs muddy and your hamster smiling. We'll
Thank
see you
you very
later,
much.
Tank.
We'll see you later. Josh,
Appreciate you guys. See y'all later.
thank you. Sean,
all these scientists out there, wake up. You're being lied to. Thanks very much for having us. Like, it's appreciated every Thursday night. At least we know you can be here. And just turn on you there. So I know it's 470. We're getting close to that milestone. So keep them coming.
thank you, and I hope you get your internet soon. Like that, you don't have to use your
I
data.
know. Yeah, I know.
Well, guys, thank you for dropping in tonight. It was a great fun. Talked about a lot of different stuff. It was cool. And we'll see you next week. Till then, go charge up some batteries and go on there, break something. Because if you're not breaking anything, you're not having any fun, right, John?
That's it.
Yeah. So did you hear me? Did I cut out? I tried not to move my head or anything.
Yeah, we heard
Yeah,
you
we
that
heard
time.
you heard it that time. It's just when you were talking about your two governments, you went quiet both times.
Yeah.
Like,
They were censoring me.
Logitech spying on you. Yeah,
See you guys later. Cheers.
Logitech spying on you.